To anyone watching this, at least when you see yourself, you are okay, you can walk, you can do your things, you should not never take that one for granted. Before, my life was very normal. I used to run my things around. I used to run businesses. It made me become a baby. Bed bath, I can't wash myself. I can't do anything for myself. I depend on people. So far, I think we have spent more than 3 million. It's been a very quite expensive journey, and it's a very expensive condition to manage. My name is Henry Budohi Kisaka. 29 years. I'm approaching 29 actually. I grew up here in Kibra, though some part of it nimekuwa back to the village, Vihiga County. Yeah, but most of my lifetime imekuwa here in Kibra. My educational life has been good, though just some little challenges, but we overcome them. Yeah? I'm a worshipper. I used to be a worshipper before this. Yes, I was in a praise and worship team, and it came up from a very humble background. Before, my life was very normal. I used to run my things around. I used to run businesses, and I was a very busy man until 2018, December 31st, when I was attacked with GBS. GBS, it is Guillain Barre syndrome, and it attacks the nervous system. Yes, and it's a very rare condition. That day, I was very much okay. I spent my day very well until 8 p.m. Even before I had visitors, I'd cooked for them. We even washed the utensils. Now, I was on my way to Kesha when I tried to stand up. I was just sitting somewhere here. Then I tried to stand up, and then I could not be able to feel my legs. Yeah, it was very shocking. And to some point, I thought it's something normal. Maybe there's the numbness. Maybe I was not in a good sitting position. So after there are these friends who tried to help me stand. They supported me. Then later, I fell down. Then I passed out for some hours. So then that is how this started. Okay, I'm lucky the people are around me. And so that time I was not taken to the hospital because I never took it that serious. So until sometime when the situation kept on happening. Yeah, it kept on happening to an extent of not feeling my legs from the waist downwards. So from there, it's when I had to take a step of going to the hospital. Actually, what made me to go to see the doctor, to the hospital, I started passing stool, bloody stool, and also puking bloody. I was puking blood. So my neighbors rushed me to the hospital because my face was becoming also numb. So they saw the situation is now worsening. Now from there, the doctor prescribed for a H. pylori test, of which it was done. Then it came up positive. The typhoid was high to the maximum. Amoeba was there also. Then ulcers to the maximum. So I was put on under medication for the H. pylori with the H. pylori kits. Then from there, I went back after 21 days, I went back to the hospital for checkup. And the doctor was like, now, still I could not be able to walk. The puking had stopped, and also the bloody, the bloody thing. So I went back for the checkup. Then the doctor had to ask for more tests. The doctor asked me to go for an MRI and also endoscopy, of which I went for before I've had the experience of endoscopy, it was not that comfortable. So I asked him for for a different test, of which he said for a barrier meal. I did not barrier meal, and the MRI. So the MRI, after the MRI, it came up with GBS, which is Guillain Barre syndrome, and the barrier mail showed up that I was having some ulcers, which was chronic ulcers. GBS, it's Guillain Barre syndrome. It affects the nervous system, and with the ulcers, it affects the, how do you call it? Just the digestive system. Yes, it has no connection at all. So after diagnosis, okay, I was like, so I was still having some line here, so I was like, doc, you just proceed with the treatment. Then the doctor was like, this is not my case now, it's beyond me. Now you need a neurologist for the nerve system. So he referred me to KNH, Kenyatta National Hospital, and the doctor was not there at the moment. So I was referred to Nairobi Hospital. So we went to Nairobi Hospital, and it was quite expensive. Even at KNH, still the drug, because there was a certain drug that I was supposed to be given at even KNH, and it was costing 1.4 million. So at Nairobi Hospital, we were asked to make a deposit of 1.9, which is 1.4 for the drug, then 500 for the bed charges and all that, just deposit. So by that time, I was not in a position to I could not be able to even raise 10,000 shillings. So I went back home. Yeah, I went back home. I came back home. So it took me another 9 months. 9 months. That is when it came up from the waist now to the left side rib, and it affected the left arm and also my neck and my breathing system. So that day it was, I think, now it was on 11th of September 2019 now. I just found myself in the ICU. Yeah, I just found myself in the ICU at Nairobi Women's Hospital. The good thing with with GBS, it's reversible. Yeah, it is reversible. It's treatable. Now the challenge came when I was not able to raise that money at that time for the drug, for me to be given that drug, because it was supposed to be given in the early stage, during the early stage. So I took a longer time. Yeah, took longer time because of finances. I've been following some clinics at KNH, and my doctor, we sent there's some more tests that were done. Apart from GBS, I was also diagnosed with transverse myelitis and reversed cervical lordosis. All this, it's just under the line of the nervous system. Now, okay, the reports were sent to India, because here the doctor just asked me to be doing therapy with some drugs that will just keep me moving, but not for healing. Yeah, there are some reports that I could get that it's something that is reversible, and that some doctors could ask me to accept myself, that I'll be like this, accept the condition, the wheelchair life and all that. But now the reports, after it was sent to India, it came in a positive way, that it is something they can handle within 30 to 60 days. And I'll be back when I'm normal, back to my normal life. I'll talk about GBS because, yeah, it's the mother of all this. Oh, yeah, because while in the ICU, it paralyzed my bladder. So as you can see, I'm surviving with a pipe inside the stomach. I don't know if it's allowed to be seen. Yeah, it's inside the stomach here. So they had to make a small operation here. So they started a pipe that I'm using to pass out the urine. Yes. Then the living diaper life, it's kind of challenging, because that is something that I left like 28 years ago. Like 20, yeah, it's not comfortable at all. Then it made me become a baby. Bed bath, I can't I can't wash myself, I can't do anything for myself, I depend on people. So unlike before I was very much independent, Yeah, so right now I depend on people doing everything for me, so it's very challenging. It was a, yeah, very challenging. So far I think we have spent more than 3 million. We spent more than 3 million for, yeah, it's been a very quite expensive journey, and it's a very expensive condition to manage. Like daily cost, okay, if it goes on well, like maybe if I have money, I'll have to do therapy, I'll have to take drugs, food and all that, diapers. It's a little bit costly. It's not less than 3,000 shillings. It's been a long journey, and my family has been there for me. Then you see, like my mom also, she has a condition, she can't support me. She has been paralyzed for the past 10 years as well. She had a stroke. Now my dad is elderly. Yes. Then like maybe my brother, but you know, is the one supporting the other part of the family. So it has been a challenge for my family. Now I've been all over social media for some time, so I thank God for some people who came through. And you see, it's been it came 2019 when Corona was also in here with us, so it was a little bit challenging for people to support me fully. Then to this point, I can say things are not okay, because sometimes I even go without a meal, without taking medicine. Yeah, so it's now a very big challenge. It's not easy for me to manage this right now. To anyone watching this, I'll urge you to come to my aid, please. I'm really suffering and I really need your help, because for me to come back to my normal life, I need like 4.5 million Kenyan shillings for me to travel to India, and I'm supposed to travel with 2 people, 2 caregivers. Now it's quite expensive for me. I cannot manage. That is why I'm here requesting you to help me in any way that you can, and any support is highly welcomed, and our dear good Lord will bless you abundantly. You can find me also on the social media like Facebook, Henry Budohi, yes, and also on TikTok, Henry Budohi, yes, and also Instagram, Henry Budohi, yes. Then also you can find me, my phone number is 0726 85 9967, 0726 85 9967. Then also you can send your donation, and I also have a pay bill number. You can also contribute your donation through that number, yes, which is 8041469. Then account name is Henry. Yeah, the pay bill, I repeat, is 8041469. Account name is Henry Kisaka. Henry, yes. To anyone watching this, at least when you see yourself, you are okay, you can walk, you can do your things, you should not never take that one for granted, because it's a very precious gift to be alive and to be healthy. So just always take good care of it and never take granted of it. Yeah.